Hello, hello, hello. I hope this is the United We Rise group because that's where I'm supposed to be. If you guys are watching and you can see me, let me know, please. I always want to make sure like I'm where I'm supposed to be and I'm like the right way with Facebook Live, and I got this like fancy new ring light and I'm like, how does it work? I'm not really sure. So let me know if I'm okay in the comments, please. Oh, Erica, there's Erica. Hi, Erica. Oh, that brings me comfort knowing some of my teamies are here. Hey, Tammy. Hey, hi, Nancy. Okay, we're all good. All right, you guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump in. Hey, Lisa. So I am Martha Murray, and I am a superstar director, and I live in Fairhope, Alabama. We moved here 6 years ago. I'm originally from the Chicago suburbs. So anyways, but where the heck is Fairhope, Alabama? It is by Gulf Shores, Orange Beach. Do you guys know where that's at? Have you vacation there maybe? Maybe you vacation. If you're ever here, let me know. I'll meet you for lunch. I love when people come down here to visit. So yeah, that's where I am at. So anyways, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I got just brain dump today, all the things down, and we'll see what we get to. I really just kind of want to talk to you from my heart, chat with you for a little bit. My fur babies are in the background, and my chocolate lab is over here like coughing, and I don't know what she's doing. But anyway, so this is real life, right? So anyways, I'm so grateful to be here with you tonight. And thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. This is a crazy busy time of year, right? Crazy busy time of year. And so you showing up here tonight with us means that your business matters. And so that says a lot about you, and we appreciate that. So thank you. If you could actually click the share button, share this with your teams, we would be so grateful for that if you shared this with your teams for me right now, and share with me where you guys are watching from. I always love to go back and see where everyone is watching from. Where are you at? And one other thing I want to know too, if you could put in the comments, how long have you been a consultant? So that kind of tells me like who I'm chatting with here tonight as well. How long have you been a consultant? So anyways, and I'm going to give you, hey, Carrie Lee, hey, Angie, hey, Michelle. Kate is from Montana. I was in Montana one time. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. California, yay. Ohio, yeah, okay. You guys Australia, yay. I have a couple teamies in Australia, yay. 6 years. All right. All right, I am going to just share some thoughts that are on my heart with you tonight. And one thing I want to kind of share with you, talk to you about a little bit, is about just direct sales in general. Direct sales has been around since the 1920s and 30s. Did you guys know that? Since the 1920s and 30s. And my husband and I have been married for 34 years. And I remember his grandmother she was part of Avon at one time. She was part of Amway, like Mary Kay, like his grandmother was doing direct sales a long time ago. And so like the direct sales model, direct sales is a proven business model that works, right? But sometimes we have to change our systems or change the structure of things that are not serving us well in the business, right? And I feel like there's been a huge shift since 2020 of things that have kind of shifted in this business. And it's kind of called social sharing now is kind of a new direct sales terminology. And so I'm going to share my thoughts on that and something that I've kind of created and came up with for our team when 2020 happened. So I'm going to share that with you in a little bit. So anyways, but Because if you're doing the same thing over and over and you're not getting the results that you really want, like it's time to change some things, right? And insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over, but expecting different results. So, and in 2014, I was on a Greece incentive trip with Scentsy, and I had the opportunity to talk to Orville for quite some time, actually. We were at a layover together with the Thompson family and my husband and I. Excuse me. And I got the chance to talk with him about some things, and I kind of just started picking his brain and asking him questions and different things. Hey, Marsha. I love seeing my teamies watching. That means so much to me. Thank you, guys. So anyways, I started asking him a lot of questions. Like, I was newer at the time, and I wanted to know, like, how do I build this business, right? And so, he told me, and I will never forget this, is that if I will spend 5 years working this business like I was earning a college degree, that it would forever change my life. And I took that to heart, and I poured myself into all the trainings that I possibly could, and started working my business like I was the CEO of my business, right? I took ownership of my business. And that's really what I want to encourage you to do today. Take ownership of your business. You are the CEO of an incredible, incredible business. The direct sales model has been proven that it works, and it can work for you too. It can forever and ever change your life. But you got to take ownership of this business. No one else can recruit for you. No one else can sell for you. Only you can do that. And your sponsor and your upline, they can give you the tools, right? We can give you trainings, right? But we can't recruit and sell for you. You have to take ownership of that yourself. And I want to tell you tonight, you can do this business. I'm a college dropout. If you will discipline yourself, stay consistent, it will work for you. It will, but you got to do some things. And I'm going to share with you tonight some things that are working for our group, and I feel like has been kind of a game changer for our group. And I'm not even paying one bit of attention to my notes, and I'm probably way off track. So I'm going to glance at them really quick, and see what I am missing. So anyways, I can't even find where I'm at. I'm just going to keep chatting with you from my heart. So it's okay. Anyways, had kind of shared with you a little bit about Orville and what he had said to me. And so I am a testimonial of what Orville told me. I'm a testimonial of the direct sales models, because this business has changed my life. I told you I was from the Chicago suburbs, and we moved here to Fairhope, Alabama, because Scentsy provided that opportunity for us. We could live anywhere in the United States we wanted to live. We had the opportunity to move, and we chose to live here. We love it here. It's amazing. My life has been forever changed because of this business, and that can happen for you too. That's what I wanted to tell you tonight, that this can happen for you too. You matter, you're important, and if you will stay consistent and discipline yourself in income producing activities, that this business will change your life as well. Because this business is no respecter of person. It's not. It doesn't matter if you have a college degree or a master's degree. If you're a high school dropout, if in this business, you don't have to carry any degrees, right? We don't go to college to be Scentsy consultants. We really earn by failures and trials and errors, and we pick ourselves back up, and we don't quit. We don't quit. We keep going. You don't ever stop, you guys. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from your failures, but don't ever quit. Don't ever quit, okay? I always say, I tell you this to my team all the time, Scentsy is a personal growth journey with a compensation plan, right? And I am not the same person that I was 11 years ago when I started this business. It's almost 12 years, I think, actually. In February, it'll be 12 years. I'm not the same person I was back then. So allow this business to grow and stretch you beyond your wildest dreams, right? Allow this business to do that for you because it will. It will. And I can tell you right now, it's not easy. I'm not telling you it's easy. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not. It's not. You got to put the time in. You got to put the hard work in, but it pays off. It will pay off. I promise you that. I wanted to share this quote with you. I read this today, and I don't know who quoted this, but I wanted to share this with you. Personal growth is human fertilizer. Add it to your life consistently. Your roots and branches will become strong, and you'll blossom and bear fruit. I love that saying. That really spoke to my heart. It will bear fruit because personal growth does, right? It will bear fruit. It will bear fruit. Each one of you are only one commitment away from everything in your life. From everything in your life. Commit yourself to work this business every single day. Commit to the income producing activities, all right? Because you are worthy of success. You matter, your life matters, and you are worthy of success. Everything that you want, you're worthy. And the voice in your head that tells you that you can't do this, block that out of your mind. Just block it out and replace it with positive things, okay? Block that voice out of your mind, okay? That voice is a liar. That voice is a liar. Block it out of your mind. So, all right, and that's what leads me into I wanted to talk about. Your mindset matters. Your mindset matters. So I want to ask you tonight, what are you feeding your mind? Okay? What are you allowing yourself? Is there evil? Is it dark? Because you need to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of those evil, anything that is not uplifting, encouraging you, and putting you in a right mindset. You need to remove that from your life. Your life is always moving in the direction of your strongest thoughts. So what happens if you're feeding your mind evil? That's not the direction you want to go, right? You need to replace that. What music are you listening to? Are you listening to the right podcast? Because if you're wanting your life forever changed, you've got to fill your mind with those positive things, okay? And I can provide you a list of podcasts to listen to. I love listening to podcasts. I have books. I have books after books after books that I have read. And you know what? Those things have changed my life, and they will change yours too. So I encourage you to find those things that will help motivate you and inspire you, right? The more crap that you put into your mind, it weakens your mind. Okay? We want to have a strong mind. We want to have a strong mind, right? That nothing can break us. Because you know what? You're going to have hard times. That's just life. Life brings hard times. That's just part of life. But if you have a right mindset, that's not going to knock you down. It might for a minute, but then you're going to get right back up, right? Okay. So here's what I want you to do. How are you really doing? How are you really doing? Do a self-reflection. How are you really doing? So many times people ask, how are you doing? And you're just like, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, right? I've been that person, right? But how are you really doing? Do a self-reflection of how you are really doing. If you're struggling today, please invest in some personal growth, okay? Nothing changes if nothing changes, okay? And you'll never change your life until you change something that you do daily. The secret to your success is found in your daily routine, okay? And I'm just going to share with you a few things that I do in the morning that I have a routine that I do every single morning. This is my office that I'm in right now. I come in here, I take care of the fur babies first. They got to go out, they got to eat, they got to do all those things that fur babies do, right? So I take care of those fur babies. I have a healthy breakfast. I have my coffee, and I come in here and I spend some time here in my office. What do? Getting my mind right. You have to get your mind right, okay? So here's a few things that I do. I do daily devotionals. I have this, but Jesus always, I read one of these every single day. You know, I believe in the Word of God. I read my Bible, and I journal. I journal, and this has been a game changer in my life, journaling. And it's just a brain dump. It gives me a place to process things, organize my thoughts. I write down my favorite quotes in here, my dreams, my desires, my plans, my prayers. I write all that in there. Things that I'm grateful for. You guys, have an attitude of gratitude. It will change your life, having an attitude of gratitude. I highly just start writing things down that you're grateful for. I wrote down I remember I was at a retreat one time with Becca Levi, and she's amazing. I love her so much. And she had us write out, my first time, it was when I was kind of newer into Scentsy, and she had us write out our dream paychecks. I will never forget the moment I wrote out that dream paycheck. And I wrote out that dream paycheck, and then I put it in my journal, and I pray over things that are in my journal, right? This particular dream paycheck was $10,000 was my dream commission at that time. And I wrote out that dream commission, and I signed Orville Thompson's name, and I wrote that, and I prayed over that. You guys, it didn't happen until years later. But I wrote it out, and I prayed over it. You know what? And then it happened. And you know what? I actually started writing down what my goal commissions were. Back when I was a new consultant, I was I would write, I wanted to get to $1,000, and then I wanted to get to $1,500, and then it was $2,000. You guys, start wherever you're at and start writing it down and claim it. I have Post-its. You ever been to my house? I have Post-its all over the house. Things that I want to accomplish, dreams and quotes. Surround yourself with positive things, you guys. And I am so off track. I'm sorry. I don't know how long I'm supposed to even talk. So anyways, all right, we're going to go back. Another thing I do is exercise. If I either go to the gym or I go on a walk with the dogs a couple times a day if I'm not going to the gym. Get out, get some fresh air. When I'm doing this, I listen to podcasts, right? Filling your mind with positive things, good things, things that are going to change your life. Invest in you. No one else is going to invest in you. You have to invest in yourself, right? Invest in yourself. All right. The next thing I wanted to talk about, and I don't know if I didn't even mention what my title was, did I? I forgot what my title was. Anyways, it doesn't matter. All right. Next I want to talk about is PRV. I'm talking about building a thriving business. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So we're going to get back to PRV. So on the first of every single month, so the number one of every single month, I don't care if you're a certified consultant, a star consultant, if you're a director or a superstar director, we all start every single month with 0 PRV, right? 0 PRV. Okay. So we all start at the beginning of every month with that 0 PRV. So each and every single month, you have to ask yourself, and I hope you're doing this before you get to the first of the month, but where's my PRV going to come from, right? Where's that PRV going to come from? Because a goal without a plan is just a wish. A goal without a plan is just a wish, okay? So you've got to figure out before the first of the month, you got to do planning your parties. I don't know if you're going to do vendor events, whatever you're going to do, right? You've got to figure out where your PRV is coming from. So a few things that we do within our group that I feel like is very, very helpful is we do a booking blitz on the first Tuesday of every single month. You say, well, I don't have a team. Do one by yourself. Do a booking blitz. On my YouTube channel, Jason Harwood did a training with our group on Booking Blitz, and everything that you need to do a Booking Blitz is there. Every single thing you need to do a Booking Blitz. So do a Booking Blitz either with your team or with yourself, and it will change your business. And there's so many different types of ways to party this month, or now, I should say, not just this month, anytime. And one of our directors is doing Battle of the Hostess. Maureen, I don't know if she's watching or not. But wow, she is amazing. And she's going to be doing an up and coming training. I'm sure there's something on YouTube about Battle of the Hostess, but it has been a game changer in her business. So that's just another way. Another way is a lot of myself and a lot of our teamies are doing is utilizing project broadcasts to reach out to our customers. I know that has been a game changer. Doing email campaigns. In our group, I share idea post within our group. And so many of our newer consultants, they don't, oh, Erica's doing one. Erica, do you have a training on one? She's one of our directors. If you could share a link to one, Erica, in the comments, that would probably be so helpful for people. We do idea post. So it's what ideas of different things that they can post on social media. And that is really in our group. That has been, I've gotten so many messages from people of what a game changer that has been in their business and sharing kind of ideas on what to post on social media. And then they go and they post on social media and they kind of put that verbiage, that fits them, right? Because sometimes newbies get stuck and they don't know what to post. So we want to help them in any way that we can, right? I believe in leading your team with a servant's heart, right? Alrighty. Also, like, since Scentsy, we have this partnership with Disney. Like, have you figured out and been intentional about creating a network for Disney customers? If you don't have that network of Disney customers or Star Wars, Marvel, you need to be intentional about finding those customers because it can change your business. I think with the Disney castles, I think I had like 2,000 in PRV just from the Disney castles. You guys, I didn't have a network of Disney customers before. I decided I'm going to love Disney. I want to make money too off of Disney products, right? I've seen other people making money. So I was very, very intentional about creating a Disney network of customers. And you can do that too, you guys. Find those Star Wars customers. Find those Marvel customers. Nightmare Before Christmas people. You guys, there's a whole culture of Nightmare Before Christmas. And if you are not creating those networks within your business, you're missing out on PRV. So be intentional about finding those customers. Okay, so how are you guys getting your monthly PRV? Share it in the comments. Let's help each other out, right? Let's have some Scentsy spirit in the comments. If you guys could put that in the comments, how are you currently getting your PRV? I'd like to know. And I'm going to keep chatting here. So, and I want you to think about this. Like, you need to start goal setting, kind of I was talking about earlier. In the next 6 months, like, where do you plan to be with your business in 6 months from now, in 1 year from now? In 5 years from now, where do you want to be in life? Because Scentsy is the vehicle to make your dreams a reality. Vendor events, parties, Scentsy Club. Awesome, 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 awesome. Oh, LTOs, the new products. All right, awesome. So where do you want to be in 5 years? And that's where, when I lived back in Illinois and I had started Scentsy, 11 years ago or whatever, I kind of seen the potential of this business. And I decided that, like, this is going to change my life. This business is going to change my life. And I'm not going to stop until it does. And it's changed my life and I'm still going. So there. But I decided, like, this is where I want to go. This is what I want to do. I started doing dream boards and dreaming about things and working towards my dreams, right? And that's what you guys have to do. That's what you have to do. And Scentsy is the vehicle to make your dreams a reality. It is, you guys. It is. So start planning. Start thinking ahead. Small actions equal to big changes, right? That's the little things that you do every single day in your life that equal up to those big, amazing things that will help you achieve your goal in 1 year, in 5 years, okay? So here's one thing I like to break things down into bite-sized pieces. So I want to break some things down into bite-sized pieces for you guys. A certain number of recruits to increase team and group size means you must have a certain number of recruiting conversations each and every day. How many recruiting conversations are you having each and every day? Are you intentional about having recruiting conversations? Okay, something to think about. All right. To increase GWV, to increase your GWV, how many parties do you need to have per week? So the average party is what, 350? So how many parties do you need to have a week? Break things down into bite-sized goals, okay? How much PRV do you need to have per day? So for a $2,000 month, you need to sell 67 PRV per day, okay? If you want a $600 commission, and I'm just talking about personal sales right now, just PRV, not any like bonuses with team members or anything like that. So if you want a $600 sales commission, you need to sell 67 PRV per day, okay? And this is based on a 30-day calendar month. All right? Now, if you were to increase that goal to 2,500 PRV, do you know your commission would jump if you sold 500 more in PRV? Your commission would go from 600 to 750, and you would earn the annual sales bonus. And guess what? So what is that per day? I thought I figured it out, but I didn't. Can somebody have a calculator right there? You can figure that out. I thought I had that in my notes, but I don't. But anyways, that $750 a month paycheck will earn you the annual sales bonus and $9,000 in commissions plus a $1,000 sales bonus equals $10,000 extra per year. Okay? Anyone figure that out yet? I don't see it in the comments. Okay. But if you do, share it with us. But those are just some things. Like, who cannot use an extra $10,000 a year? Like, what? Extra $10,000 a year? Sign me up. Hello. Right? Okay. Yes. So when I was $83, Amber said, thank you, Amber. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. Going back to 2020. I know we all want to forget about it. But anyways, in 2020, when things came around, I had to change kind of the way that I was doing my business. I had built my business really on fundraisers and vendor events and parties. At the time, it was more in-person parties than anything. In-person and bag parties, I should say. So I kind of, when 2020 came around, I kind of had to change the way I was doing my business. And I had seen a form that that another direct sales company had shared, and it was how to build your business on social media, and it was called being a social marketer, right? So I kind of seen that form, and I kind of changed the form. Amber said 83-ish per day. So you need to sell $83 a day. Make it your goal to sell $83 a day, okay? All right, and you will earn the annual sales award and have that extra $1,000 bonus. And you get a beautiful trophy. Mine are all right back there somewhere. I don't know if you can see them or not. So anyways, I created this form. It's called, and I've called it now Daily Method of Operations. And I've Scentsified the form. So I kind of took their idea and I made it into a Scentsy form. And it's Daily Method of Operations. And we have several team members in our group that utilize this form, and they've had great success with it. So if you are interested in building your algorithms on social media, building your business on social media, I'll share the form here, but I highly recommend using this form because I really feel like it's been a game changer, and I'm more than happy to share it with you guys. It's simply a daily task list for your business. If anybody is in our group that has it handy and they want to share it in the comments, that would be great. But it's just a form with to-dos for social media, increasing your algorithms. And if you are trying to build a business on social media, you guys, you need to get to you need to be friend requesting people and building relationships, okay? And this form will help you do that, you guys. So I'll post it here. And I kind of put a point system in to try to get you to get to a certain amount of points. And so some of our team members use it as a friendly competition. Who can get the most points, right, from the form? So we'll share it here with you guys. But it helps you stay consistent with income-producing activities. And I highly recommend, oh, I should show it to you. Here's my form. And so I laminated my form. And so here's our points over here. So if you do these daily tasks, you get so many points. And then your goal is to get it kind of like down here. And then over here, you kind of, each time you do a task, you kind of just do a checklist. So this is the daily method of operations form here. And we'll share it here so you guys can utilize that. But then, you know, at the end of the day, when you laminate it, you can just wipe it off, and then you're ready to go the next day, right? So simple, easy peasy, easy peasy. I love things that are easy peasy. Alrighty, okay, yes, I will post it here. Alrighty, but you guys, there is no secret sauce here, right? The key to success in this business is consistency. There are no hidden secrets. Success does not come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. And consistency compounds. Like, I personally don't feel like I'm this incredible rock star, amazing, like, you know what? But I am consistent. I am consistent. I'm going to come back to answering some questions when I'm done here because I will get off track. Okay? So consistency compounds. Small disciplines repeated with consistency every single day will lead to great achievements gained slowly over time, right? Slowly over time, it will happen. So here's one other thing I wanted to talk about as well is our teams, right? The church that we attend, we have small groups, and we've had them pretty much as our church was a new work, and when we started this church, we had small groups. Well, I took that small group idea and I kind of put it into our group, and I created small groups within our organization. So we have almost like 2,000 people in our group, and so what I do is I have created small groups by ranks and similar ranks and titles. So we chat like in small groups on Marco Polo. I have some on Facebook Messenger in small groups. So I feel like people thrive in small groups. They have a voice in a small group, where when you're in a large group, right, sometimes it feels intimidating to people, and they're not likely to open up and share. But in a small group, people will, right? So I created Marco Polo chats, which I highly recommend if you have teams, Facebook Messenger, and also in these groups, people get to know each other. Our booking blitz is a small group, right? People connect, right? Connection is the key to this business. Retention, if you want to retain people, they have to build connection, right? They need to build relationships within the group. Scentsy is a relationship business. We build relationship with customers. We build relationships with team members. And small groups provide that opportunity to do that, right? Another thing I started this last year is I do retreats. And we call them SOAR retreats. And a max I have is like 10 at one time. And so we had 3 of them last year, and I call them SOAR. It's our SOAR retreats, and we all come together, and we stay by the beach. We go to the beach. We network at the pool, right? We build relationships. We do business building activities. We do trainings, and that is what small groups do. Yes, we just did a breakfast, Carrie. We had a team breakfast here recently where we got together. And I feel like those are game changers for your team members and for your business, right? And so that's kind of another thing that we've done to really help in building connections within our organization. Where am I? Oh, another thing that I've kind of started, and I just started this in August, is I'm using Project Broadcast for onboarding. So since August, I have 11 new recruits, and 4 of them so far have certified, and I have 3 that are approximately at 600 PRV, 500 to 600, somewhere around there. And I'm using Project Broadcast for onboarding, and I feel like that is opening up doors with the new teamies. It's giving them tools for their business, and for them to ask conversations and communicate a little bit more. A lot of my recruits, I think I have 1 or 2 that are local, but majority of them are not local to me. So Project Broadcast has been great. I'm happy to share that bundle code with you guys if you are interested in utilizing the Project Broadcast for onboarding. But I feel like this is kind of, Scentsy is a simple system, right? I feel like we overcomplicate it at times. But those 3 things, having a right mindset, recruiting, coaching new teamies, right? Those are the business building blocks that we need to be doing in our business. Like, people do not decide their future. You decide your habits, and your habits dictate your future. Okay? People do not decide their future. Your habits decide your future. The little small things that you do each and every day. Your success is up to you. It's not up to your sponsor, not up to your upline. You can inspire people, right? You can be inspired, but motivation comes from within. But motivation also comes and goes, right? It's a feeling. It's the discipline that is forever if you master it. You have to master the discipline. You have to become disciplined, right? And decide that today, that you are going to take ownership of your business. Take ownership. Be the CEO of the business. You are an entrepreneur, you guys. Every single one of you on here are entrepreneurs. So be intentional about how you spend your time. And another thing I wanted to share just momentarily here with you, like, look at all these trainings that you listen to as like a buffet. Don't take all the things and do them. You pick and choose, and you try different things until you find success, until you find what works for you. Like, when we go to a buffet to eat, we don't eat every single food on the buffet. I hope you don't, right? You kind of taste and pick and choose, and you graze a little bit, right? So do that with these trainings. Don't do all the things. It's too overwhelming, right? It's too much. Pick and choose until you figure out what works for you, because there's 101 different ways to work this business. So many different ways to work this business, right? But you have to figure out what's going to work for you, because what works for me might not work for you, right? So here's what I want to tell you to do. Just stay consistent. Stay consistent, be disciplined, and choose kindness. Choose kindness. Show people kindness. Show your Scentsy misters and sisters kindness. Let's be kind one to another, right? Let's love. Choose to love. It doesn't mean you like all the things that sometimes people do, right? But choose to love people, right? Kindness begins with being understanding. Be understanding with people. You never know what somebody's going through. Choose to be kind. Choose humble. Choose to be kind. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you tonight. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you showing up to this training. I appreciate you investing in your business. You guys are amazing. And thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you so much. And I will go back and I will answer any questions that you may have. I will make sure I post the link to the daily method of operations as well for you guys. And have a good evening.